Hello everyone, welcome to Simplified Geometry. Today we are going to start a brand new exemplar series. Let us look at sum number 1 of exercise 6.1. The question says, in figure 6.1, this is the figure, if AB is parallel to CD and also CD is parallel to EF, this line AB is parallel to line CD and CD is also parallel to EF. And it is also given that PQ is parallel to RS. This line PQ is parallel to RS. It is also given that angle RQD is given as 25 degrees. Angle RQD, this is angle RQD. Just look at the cursor. Angle RQD, this is 25 degrees. And angle CQP is also given as 60 degrees. This is angle CQP. This angle is given as 60 degrees, angle CQP. We have to find angle QRS, then angle QRS is equal to, 4 options are given, we have to find the angle QRS. This is angle QRS, this angle. This bigger angle we have to find, angle QRS. You can see that this angle QRS is the sum of these two angles. One is this angle and another is this angle. So we have to find these two angles individually and sum up. Then we will get the angle QRS. You can see that this bigger line is not straight. It is jagged from these 2 points. This line is not straight. So we have to use the parallel lines concepts to find this angle QRS. See, above this angle QRS, this angle, there is no parallel lines. So we are going to construct a line. We are going to construct a line above this angle QRS. So what's the construction? Produce PQ to X which intersect AB at Y. So we are going to draw a new diagram in which there will be a line passing through point Q. See, this is PQ. We are going to extend this PQ like this so that it will intersect somewhere here and there will be some line above this angle QRS. So let us draw the figure. So this is the new figure. See, I have constructed this line with this rainbow color. Now onwards we will use rainbow color to draw the construction. See the difference between these two diagrams. We have just constructed a line above this angle QRS. See this line, this produced line we just constructed now intersect this point Y. It intersects this point at the point Y. Now look at this line PX, this bigger line PX. See, on this line PX, this ray CQ stands on it. Just see the cursor. On this line PX, CQ stands on it. So what will happen? So angle CQP, this angle, and angle CQX, this angle. This both angles will sum up to 180 degrees. What's the reason? It is linear pair axiom. So I have to write that on line PX, ray CQ stands on it. So angle CQP plus angle CQX equal to 180 degrees. So what's the next step? Angle CQP is given as 60 degrees. This angle CQP is given as 60 degrees. So in place of angle CQP, we will write 60 degrees so that we will get this angle CQX. So angle CQX equal to 180 degrees. When the 60 degrees goes to this side, it will become minus 60 degrees. So 180 minus 60. So angle CQX, this is angle CQX. CQX will become 120 degrees. So we just found this angle. Which angle? Angle CQX. So we found this angle as 120 degrees. Now see, it is given that line AB and CD is parallel, and let us take PQ as transversal. This line, let us take this as transversal PX. Now angle AYX, this angle AYX will be equal to angle CQX. This angle AYX will be equal to angle CQX. What's the reason? Because they are corresponding angles. They are on top of each other. So they are corresponding angles and they will be equal. So we just wrote that line AB is parallel to CD and we took PQ as transversal. Angle AYX will be equal to angle CQX. Reason, corresponding angles. Now angle CQX we already found as 120 degrees in the before step. So in place of angle CQX we will substitute 120 degrees. So angle AYX will be 120 degrees. So this angle AYX. This angle AYX will also be equal to 120 degrees. Now it is given that, in the question it is given that PQ, actually PQ and PX are both the same line. It is just, PQ is just extended like this. So PX is parallel to this line RS. And we will take AB as transversal. Now we will take this line as transversal. PX is parallel to RS and we will take AB as transversal. So angle YRS, this angle YRS will be equal to angle AYX. Same reason, corresponding angles. So angle AYX and YRS. This angle and this angle YRS will also be equal because of corresponding angles. But we just found the angle AYX as 120 degrees. So instead of angle AYX, just substitute 120 degrees. So angle YRS will also be equal to 120 degrees. See, this angle YRS will also be equal to 120 degrees. What's the reason? Corresponding angles. We took these lines as parallel, PX and RS. They are parallel, they are given in the question, and we took AB as transversal. Now let us denote it as equation 1. Now just see here. Now AB is parallel to CD. Now we will take again these two lines, AB and CD, these two parallel lines, and now we will take RQ, this side line, this RQ as transversal. So now what will happen? Angle YRQ, this angle YRQ, this inside angle will be equal to angle RQD, this RQD. Angle YRQ will be equal to angle RQD. See, you can see a Z shape is forming here. A Z shape. So what is this? These are alternate interior angles. Okay. So YRQ will be equal to RQD. You can see the Z shape. So these are alternate interior angles. So angle RQD, where is angle RQD? This. So angle RQD is already given as 25 degrees in the question. So in place of angle RQD, we will replace angle 25 degrees. So angle YRQ equal to angle RQD. In place of RQD, just put 25 degrees because it is given in the question. So let us denote it as equation 2. I have explained in the beginning that this angle Q, we have to find angle QRS. So angle QRS, in the before step we found out angle YRQ is what? 25 degrees. We found it as 25 degrees. So in the beginning of the question I explained that angle QRS equal to sum of these two angles, angle YRS plus angle YRS, this is angle YRS, angle YRS plus angle YRQ. It is a sum of these two angles, YRQ plus this angle, YRS. So we just found these two angles using the parallel lines concepts. We found these two individual angles. So we will just substitute, in place of angle YRS we will put 120 degrees and in place of YRQ we will put 25 degrees. So we just substituted the values. So that's why I denoted this as equation 1 and 2. These are important values to substitute here. YRS, in place of YRS put 120 degrees, in place of YRQ put 25 degrees. Now we have to solve this. What is 120 plus 25? It is 145 degrees. So we just found angle QRS equal to 145 degrees. This bigger angle QRS we just found it as 145 degrees. So what's the option correct? So option C is the correct answer.